Imagine this. It is 3 a.m. The house is silent. You are warm, comfortable, and deep in sleep. But then, suddenly, your body wakes you up. Again. That familiar, annoying pressure in your lower abdomen demands your attention. You stumble out of bed, exhausted, walking down the dark hallway to the bathroom, just like you did 2 hours ago. And the worst part? When you finally try to go, it's a struggle. The stream is weak, hesitant, and painful. You finish, go back to bed, and lie awake, knowing you'll probably have to do it all over again before sunrise. If this sounds like your life, you are not alone. Millions of men over the age of 50 are fighting a silent battle against their own bodies. They are told it's just part of getting old. They are handed prescriptions with a laundry list of side effects that kill their energy and their manhood. But what if I told you that doctors are now looking at a strange, exotic fruit that could change everything? What if the solution to shrinking your prostate, restoring your flow, and finally sleeping through the night wasn't found in a pharmacy, but in the produce aisle? Today, we are revealing a natural miracle. A fruit that looks like it came from another planet, but acts like a shield for your prostate. Stick with me until the end of this video, because we are going to uncover the science behind this dragon, how exactly it shrinks the prostate, and the specific way you need to eat it to see results in just a few weeks. Put down the pills for a moment and open your mind. It's time to reclaim your sleep and your health. Before we reveal the power of this fruit, we need to understand exactly what is happening inside you. Why does the prostate rebel? The prostate is a small gland, normally the size of a walnut. It sits right underneath your bladder and wraps around the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of your body. Think of your urethra like a garden hose, and your prostate like a fist gripping that hose. As men age, due to hormonal changes, specifically a powerful hormone called dihydrotestosterone, or DHT, the prostate cells begin to multiply. The walnut becomes a lemon, or even an orange. This condition is called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. As the gland grows, that fist squeezes the garden hose tighter and tighter. The result? You can't empty your bladder completely. The urine stays trapped, which leads to infections, kidney issues, and those endless trips to the bathroom at night because your bladder is never truly empty. But the physical discomfort is only half the battle. The inflammation caused by this growth damages the cells and creates a state of chronic stress in your pelvic region. This is where standard medicine offers surgery or drugs that block hormones. But nature has provided a different pathway. A pathway that targets inflammation and oxidative stress at the cellular level. And this is where our star player enters the stage. Meet the pitaya, commonly known as the dragon fruit. With its bright pink skin and green scales, it looks like a dragon's egg from a fantasy movie. For centuries, indigenous cultures in Central America and Southeast Asia have revered this cactus fruit not just for its sweet, refreshing taste, but for its medicinal properties. But recently, modern nutritional science has started to catch up with ancient wisdom, and what they are finding is shocking urologists around the world. Most people think of dragon fruit as just a fancy garnish for smoothies. But beneath that thick skin lies a nutritional powerhouse specifically tuned to combat the issues men face as they age. This isn't just about vitamins. It's about unique plant compounds that act like targeted missiles against prostate enlargement. There are two main varieties you will see in the store: the one with white flesh and black seeds, and the one with deep, vibrant red flesh. While both are healthy, one of them is a super weapon for your prostate. We will discuss which one you should be buying in just a minute. But first, let's break down exactly how this fruit shrinks the prostate. The first secret weapon inside dragon fruit is a powerful antioxidant called lycopene. You might have heard of lycopene in relation to tomatoes. It is the pigment that gives red fruits their color. But did you know that lycopene is one of the few nutrients scientifically proven to support prostate health? Studies suggest that lycopene inhibits the proliferation of cells that cause the prostate to grow. It acts as a natural brake pedal on the growth process. When you consume lycopene, it accumulates in the prostate tissue, reducing oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust in your body. This rust damages your DNA and causes inflammation. Dragon fruit, especially the red-fleshed variety, is packed with this compound. By reducing the rust, you reduce the inflammation. When inflammation goes down, the swelling subsides. That fist gripping your urethra starts to relax. But dragon fruit doesn't stop at lycopene. It is also loaded with betalains. These are the pigments that give the red dragon fruit its intense color. Betalains are rare in nature, found in beets and cactus fruits. They are incredibly potent anti-inflammatories. In a body fighting BPH, inflammation is the fire that keeps the prostate swollen. Betalains act like a fire extinguisher, cooling down the tissue and allowing it to return to a more normal size. Now, let's talk about something every man needs to know: zinc. The prostate gland contains a higher concentration of zinc than almost any other organ in the male body. A healthy prostate is hungry for zinc. However, as men age, zinc levels in the prostate often drop, and this deficiency is linked to enlargement and even more serious prostate diseases. While dragon fruit itself isn't the highest source of zinc compared to meat, it plays a crucial support role. The tiny black seeds scattered throughout the flesh of the dragon fruit are rich in healthy fats, specifically omega-3 and omega-9 fatty acids. Why does this matter? Because these healthy fats are essential for hormonal balance. Remember the enemy we talked about earlier, DHT? To produce hormones correctly and regulate the conversion of testosterone, your body needs healthy lipids. The seeds in the dragon fruit provide a gentle, easily digestible source of these essential fats. By supporting your overall hormonal health, you create an environment where the prostate is less likely to be triggered into growing uncontrollably. Furthermore, dragon fruit is incredibly rich in vitamin C, containing much more than carrots or even some citrus fruits. Vitamin C is not just for the flu. It helps boost your immune system to fight off any low-grade infections in the urinary tract that might be making your prostate symptoms worse. So, you go to the supermarket and you see the dragon fruit. Which one do you pick? This is critical. The white-fleshed dragon fruit, pink skin, white inside, is delicious and healthy. It has fiber and magnesium. But if your goal is to shrink your prostate and fight BPH, you need to hunt for the red dragon fruit, often labeled as pitaya roja. The red dragon fruit has the deep magenta flesh. This color is visual proof of the betalains and increased antioxidant content. It is chemically superior for fighting inflammation. The taste is often sweeter and more intense, but the medicinal value is far higher. If you can only find the white one, it is still good. But the red one is the medicine you are looking for. Now, let's get practical. How much do you need, and how should you eat it? You don't need to eat 10 of them a day. Consistency is key here. The protocol: aim to eat half of a medium-sized red dragon fruit every morning. The best way to consume, raw and fresh: simply cut it in half and scoop out the flesh with a spoon. The skin is not edible, so discard that. This is the best way to ensure all the enzymes and vitamins are intact. The Prostate Power Smoothie. If you want to supercharge the effect, blend the red dragon fruit with a handful of pumpkin seeds, which are loaded with zinc, and a tomato. I know, tomato and fruit sound strange, But the sweetness of the dragon fruit masks the tomato, and you get a double dose of lycopene. This is a prostate shrinking bomb. A warning. When you eat red dragon fruit, don't be alarmed if your urine or stool turns a slightly reddish or pink color the next day. This is completely harmless. It's known as beaturia, similar to when you eat beets. It just means the pigments are passing through your system. Do not panic. It is not blood. It is proof that you ate the potent stuff. Getting older doesn't mean you have to accept waking up 5 times a night. It doesn't mean accepting a life of discomfort and embarrassment. Nature has given us tools to fight back, to restore balance, and to heal. Dragon fruit is not just a tasty treat. It is a vessel of healing that addresses the root causes of prostate enlargement, inflammation, oxidative stress, and hormonal imbalance. By adding this simple, exotic fruit to your breakfast routine, you are giving your body the ammunition it needs to shrink that prostate and give you your life back. Imagine sleeping for 7 hours straight. Imagine traveling without mapping out every public restroom. Imagine feeling like a man again. It starts with simple choices. Next time you are at the store, walk past the junk food and pick up the dragon. Your prostate will thank you. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more men who are suffering in silence. And tell me in the comments, have you ever tried dragon fruit? Or do you have another natural remedy that worked for you? I want to hear your story. Subscribe to the channel for more natural health secrets that doctors rarely talk about. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.